Nathena.
I'm Rashida, and welcome to the NERV channel. Today's topic guys, we are going to be touching on Know Your Worth.
Know your worth.
That's right. So we're going to be talking a little bit about knowing your worth, what it means to you. We're definitely going to give you guys some insight on what Know Your Worth means to us.
Exactly.
You know, ways that you can, look at things and say, I'm worth it. That's one of the things that, we want to talk about, your worth and, what you bring.
Exactly. What you bring to the table.
Right. We feel like everybody has some type of worth,
Hey guys, y'all feeling our background? That's cool.
I know, right? We are out here today and it's
we
beautiful.
out here. It's beautiful. We treating ourselves because we know our worth.
That's right.
So we out here in with the what is that called? I don't even know.
Like a
sprinkler system and with a large low bottle of water back there.
Right.
It's serene.
That's right. So we're gonna kind of jump in there a little bit, Dina. I'm gonna kind of go ahead and let you talk a little.
Okay. So just like Rashida said, we want to talk to y'all about knowing your worth. Now this is something that I have heard my whole entire life. Some people always say, know your worth when you go to that job, or no, and they need to pay you what you're worth, and you need to respect and demand the respect because you this type of person, and that your person should know your worth.
Right.
Now I always say, used to be like, if I'm gonna be working at that job, and they need to pay me $20 an hour, they need to pay me $25 an hour, because we all do that because we know how much we bring to the table. But you know what I realized is that can we even know our worth? What do you think?
I do. I think there's a worth that you should know. Like you say, what are you going to bring to that particular job or table to be worth that $20?
True. That's true. But what if you're invaluable?
Now that's
what I
different.
say. How am I gonna know my worth? I'm invaluable. That little $20, let me tell you, when you get paid $20 at that job, they paying you for what they train you to do.
That's true.
But they ain't paying you to be you.
That's true.
Look at all the bright ideas, the energy that you bring into that job, how you pushing that business forward. They ain't paying you for that.
That's true.
Because you're invaluable.
That is
so
true.
after thinking about that, I was like, you know what? I don't think I can know my worth because I think I'm invaluable.
That's a good way of looking at it.
And when you're invaluable, I feel that we have to be, of course, when you go on a job, you have to be paid a certain amount. That's just the world we live in. They're going to pay you this is what the job pays. So you're never going to be invaluable at a job because they can replace you at any moment, any time. But in your personal life and for yourself, you can be invaluable. What you think, Rashida?
I do. I think that's a good way of looking at it. Like you say, as far as personal wise, when I thought about it, I didn't think of it like that. I was thinking more in the business level, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking more about knowing your worth business wise, For me, when I think about knowing your worth, like, I would always feel that, I always say, I'm a call center worker. I love working in call centers. I own a couple of call centers now. So, for me, I always say my worth working in call centers, I felt like they didn't know it. They did not know my worth. I was like, oh, I can do this and I could be a manager and I could come up. And I would, like you say, I would advertise, I would, give good ideas. I would be in there, promoting their business. And like you say, they did not compensate me the value of it. They did not sit up there and say, Rashida, you're invaluable, as you say.
Exactly.
They never came to me and say that. For me, it was, I had to realize that I was worth it. So what I did was I stepped out on my own. I decided I'm going to open up my own call center. I'm going to do my thing because that's my worth. I am worthy of having something that belongs to me.
Exactly.
So for me, that was me going to get my worth.
Exactly right. And that's what you all can do too. I mean, we all have it in us. Some of us, and if you're working for a company that you love and you enjoy your job, nothing wrong with that, okay? Let me just say that. Nothing wrong with that. I always say your success is measured by where you're happy at.
Right.
So if you're happy in your job, you're already successful. You already know your worth.
Right.
Because you are working someplace that you're happy.
Right.
And now, when we're working for employers, there's always going to be an amount of value that's going to be placed upon your head, because that's just the world we live in.
Right.
But when you think about yourself as being invaluable, you can think about that personally. Like, you want to treat yourself like you are a treasure. You don't have a price, because for you to be in someone's life, for someone to be in your presence, for someone to have you as a friend, that's invaluable, because you give so much to them. Right. Now, you have to be careful about that too, because a lot of people who act like you're invaluable, they know that you are, and they will suck you dry.
They know your worth.
They know exactly. They know you're invaluable. They know that if they were to lose you, then they would not be able to stand tall, because guess what? You holding them up.
That's right.
They on your shoulders.
That's right.
So you have to understand that you have to value yourself more than you value others. Once you get yourself together, then you pull other people along with you, and you raise other people up. But you can't do that if you don't have anything to give.
That's right.
If you don't believe in yourself and know your true value, you will never know the value of anybody else.
That is so true. And it's funny you say that, because that is like one of the sayings that I love to kind of live by. My thing is, you're not able to help others until you can help yourself first. And I know that may sound selfish, but people don't understand that.
Not at all.
I can't help you. I can't give to you, feed to you, unless I give it to myself and feed it to myself first. Other than that, it might not be much that I'm giving you.
Exactly.
You know, and it's funny, you know, we talked about one time, remember the Instagram post I told you about?
Oh, yes.
About this young girl.
Listen to this. Because I was like, what? Who is he?
So, it was a saying, it was a post that she put on there. I think she said something like, he took me through kind of hell and back. And he said he did that, you know, to test her, you know, to see if she would be willing to kind of go through that, you know, whatever it was, you know. It
was a test he was putting her through.
She didn't specify. She just said that she went through so much. And he said, I put her through so much to see if she was worth it, in a sense, right? So it's just funny how something as small as that can determine your worth.
Exactly.
Somebody, just a regular human being, can determine your worth. I'm pretty sure that young lady was worth way more than that. I don't believe she needed to go through ups and downs and all type of crazy stuff, whatever it is that he put her through to prove her value or her worth to him. In that relationship. I think we as females, you know, we have to be careful of things that we accept and things that we're willing to compromise in order to be in these, you know, relationships.
That's true.
And understand that, you know, your worth is not based or valued off of somebody telling you whether or not you're worthy or not, right?
Exactly.
You know, so that's one of the things, you know, I kind of wanted to touch on as well. You know, have females understand that you're worth more than somebody saying what it is.
Exactly.
You know, you get to determine your value and your worth by what you're doing. You know, you know what you're doing inside, you know what you're doing outside. So I feel like only you can determine what you're worth.
That's true. And that's true, and that's very good, because we're females, so we're always going to have that female empowerment, that empowerment for women, because we have to stand together, especially if you, and like I said, if you see somebody that's hurting or needs something, you know, reach out, or just give them a kind word, or give them some type of motivational or inspirational message that will help to heal them. They may not be healed right there in that moment, but sometimes somebody can say something to you that'll turn your whole life around. And you can say something to somebody else, and that'll make them realize how valuable they are, and that they don't have to put up with any craziness. I mean, we all gonna go through craziness in our life. And I used to always say, if everybody in the world treated everybody like how they wanted to be treated, the world would be a better place. But you know what I realized? That's not even true. And how I realized that is, one day I was watching the news, and then I think they were talking about Iraq and everything that was going on there. And I was like, just imagine how this person can strap a bomb to their body and walk into a restaurant or walk into a building and blow up themselves and everybody else in there. So he was treating those people the way he valued himself. He didn't care about his own life. So if you don't care about you, how you gonna care about me? And that's what I realized. When I said, Mr. Think, treat everybody like how you would want to be treated, you can't even depend on that.
That's true.
So you have to be the person that looks out for you. You have to surround yourself with people that love you, that encourage you, no matter what. And like I said, everybody is not going to be able to follow your dream. Everybody's not going to be on your same path, and they don't have to be. All you need them to be is there when you need them.
That's
Be
right.
my cheerleader.
That's
Even when
right.
you doubt me, you cheer me on.
That's right.
We do that for our family members. You need to do that, have somebody do that for you.
That's right. I agree. I agree. I definitely, you know, like you say, surround yourself with people that are loving, that are caring,
Yes.
that are kind.
Yeah.
That's something that's definitely important.
Yes.
I always value, you know, I always value myself on believing in positivity. I don't like a lot of negative things. I know
No.
people say the world, you know, is negative. I agree. But at the same time, I get to decide on how much of that negative energy that I get to soak up. You know,
Exactly
so
right.
for me, I'm always looking for positive things.
Positivity.
I'll encourage you to do the same. You know, look for as much positivity, you know, as you possibly can. If you feel like that person is, you know, taking all that positive vibes away from
Depleting
you know, definitely
Yeah.
depleting you, then you definitely need to, you know, maybe rethink that situation.
Yes.
You know, definitely talk to God about it. You know, ask
yeah.
him, you know, to, you know, guide your heart, you know, in the right direction. Because you definitely don't want to, you know, lose somebody that's special to you, but at the same time, you don't want to lose yourself.
Exactly
You know,
right.
you're way more important. Your worth is way more important.
Exactly
So I
right.
would, you know, feel that if anything, you want to surround yourself with, you know, positive and happiness and,
Yes,
you know,
that's what
things
we
like
all
that.
want.
You know,
We all
so
want to just live. We
That's
just want to
right.
live and be happy and be free
That's
and just
right.
have people love us
That's
and love
right.
people who love us.
That's right.
So we just have to work together, and I want us to become a community where we can lean on each other. Like we on here talking about knowing your worth and you're valuable, and we know our worth today, and we know how valuable we are today. But it might be a day where we feel like we just can't go on.
That's right.
We are human,
That's
and
right.
we want to be able to get on here and be like, listen, we need y'all to pour some energy into us.
That's right.
And we want y'all to do that for us, and we want to be able to do that for you all.
Right.
But because this has just been heavy on our heart. We just wanted to be able to just give positive energy off.
That's right.
One thing I have learned is that even when I'm upset, I try to just smile.
That's right.
So even when somebody makes you upset, don't feed into the negativity. Don't go back at them with the negativity. It's very easy to get pulled into it.
is.
But when you're about to go talk to them, just start smiling. Because everything sounds better with a smile.
It does.
If I say, I hate you, look at that. You think I love you right now. You see what I'm saying? You think I'm in love with you.
That's right.
But if you're smiling, even you will be like, you know what, I can't do this no more. I can't even be mad anymore.
That's
And then
right.
separate yourself from the situation, take a break, or when you calm down, other person calm down, whatever type of situation is going on, and have a conversation and try to make it better.
I agree. Well, I think we definitely did.
Yes.
You know, we're going to wrap it up, guys. You know, we want to thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
You know, talking about Know Your Worth. We just kind of want to leave you, you know, with some good energy and good vibes, and just kind of let you know, kind of challenge yourself to, you know, dig deep inside and, you know, figure out your worth. Like Dina said, are you invaluable? You know, we're going to definitely we are invaluable.
Yes.
And if you're not feeling that way, we definitely want you to try your best to think of some positive you know, quotes maybe.
Yeah.
Some positive, you know, maybe positive TV shows to watch.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
very big on positivity,
Yes.
TV shows, things like that. Whatever you need to do to kind of get you back into that good feeling.
That's true. And I mean, I just posted something on our NERV page the other day, and it came to me. It was the obstacles that you go through. Well, the obstacles that you slayed will help you to take the fire from any dragon.
Ain't that's deep.
And
One
that
more
is
time.
true.
One more time.
The
Let me hear it one more
obstacles
time.
you slay will help you take the fire from any dragon. And that is so true. Listen, that just came out in my head, and I was like, oh, I gotta put this on here because I'm feeling this today.
That's right.
Because I feel like that when I woke up, I could just do anything. That's just how I felt. I could do anything. I could take on the world today. And I want you all to feel that way too. And we appreciate you all checking us out. We will be back next week.
That's right.
With another topic.
That's right.
Thank you all guys for the support. Just so you all know, please go to our NERV page. I think Rashida got it too. We got a coat drive for the youth from 3 to 12 years old. We're taking any new jackets, coats, or donations. And you can go to Cash App, which is $ have the NERV. That's HAV 3 THENERV.
That's right. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.